place where I woke up this morning. Have a look, the IJsselmeer in complete peace. The predictions were poor visibility and the camera faces east, so you see the sunrise of this morning. Hardly any wind. What a beautiful morning, what a beautiful start. So there is enough visibility for me to lift anchor and start our journey for today. In front of us the landmark part van Marken.
Beide tijden moet zeg maar door één brug op.
Dat is het dus. Oké, fantastisch. Bedankt.
Succes, goede reis.
That was a call to the port control, to the area control who controls this IJsselmeer area. In the Netherlands we have an online system where the department of the government who is responsible for all the waterways publishes out of order or other repair or things like that on bridges and locks. And I saw online that the lock that we want to go to tonight and pass tomorrow, Kornwerderzand, there was probably a problem in delay when passing. So I made a call and I asked him what delay must I take in account, and then he said, well, at the moment hardly any, so you can go to the lock and they will pass you anyway. Okay. Well, in this video I will introduce something new to you, and that is Lisa.
Hello, Henk-Jan.
And Lisa is my voiceover. Lisa, tell us something about the IJsselmeer.
Covering an area of 1,100 square kilometers, the IJsselmeer is the biggest lake in Holland. What is special about the lake is that it used to be the Zuider Sea, South Sea. The lake is fed by several rivers. In 1939, the IJsselmeer was closed off by a man-made dike. The afsluitdijk, or closing dike, is a 32-kilometer embankment that closes off the IJsselmeer lake from the Wadden Sea. In 1975, the IJsselmeer was further split in two by the completion of the Hoetripdijk. So you told the people you would be sailing the IJsselmeer, but you actually are sailing both the Markermeer and the IJsselmeer. And, my dear, because of the split in 1975, the IJsselmeer is actually no longer the largest lake in Europe anymore. Sorry. Oh, and let me explain something more. Because, perhaps the viewer want to know what are the rules in the Netherlands whilst sailing in poor visibility. The first question is, what is poor visibility? The legislation in the Netherlands does not include a definition of poor visibility. The enforcement authorities use as a guideline for poor visibility a view of less than 1,000 meters on the main waterways and less than 400 meters on other waterways. Although, or because, the IJsselmeer is huge, it is not considered the main waterway. So if Henk-Jan is not sailing on a male waterway, the legislation says about this. A lone ship must give one long blast, equals 5 seconds, as a fog signal. This signal must be repeated at intervals not exceeding 1 minute. It continues. A small vessel, the official description of a recreational craft, not sailing on radar, is not obliged to give the fog signal, but it may give this signal. The signal may be repeated.
What you hear is my foghorn. Every 30 seconds it will sound for 5 seconds. And that is that because all of a sudden I am in an, what's the word? Fog bank, in an area with thick fog. Well, at least I can see another 50 meters in front of me. I have brought down the RPMs from 1800 to 1300. On my AIS, on my chart plotter, I do not see any boat nearby. But of course there are also boats without AIS, and at least I have to keep an eye on the surroundings to see if something pops up. And also that is the reason why I sound the horn, that in case somebody who is not using AIS is in the surroundings, is in the neighborhood, that at least they hear me coming. Okay, the fog lifts up more and more, so I have revved up the speed again, switched the engine to keep the running hours in balance, switched off the foghorn, but still have my starboard door open from the wheelhouse, so that the moment that I hear or a bell or a foghorn, that I can respond. And again, there's no AIS target on the chart plotter other than the boat which is there already for half an hour. The route ended. I will steer a little bit more to the traffic lane for the lock, and the lock is within 1 kilometer. So I switch over to that channel, 2 fenders out, one middle line out. We can start the second engine. Yeah. Camera system is up and running. Yep. And here is the sailboat I saw on my chart plotter. Nou ja, I will bring the starboard camera to position 4 so I can have a look whilst docking. Perhaps I need this too. You'll never know until you need it. We are going to Kornwerderzand. Say that again? Kornwerderzand. And how many kilometers do we have to drive? 41. At 1150 RPM. Luckily it's a smooth water. Okay, there is the police. The water police. They have half a boat because of the fog. And they drove with quite some speed, but also now they are slowing down because they also see, I think, hardly anything. He's coming for me, I think. Let's have a look. What he wants, but he's coming to me. He's joining me. Nice. Ik heb bij de douane een btw-verklaring aangevraagd. Ah. Zie je? En die heb ik dus recentelijk gekregen. Wanneer was dat? 2021. Omdat ik van plan was naar buitengaats te gaan.
Waar was de planning?
Ja, Engeland gewoon vis en chips halen en weer terug. What a nice guy. So he checked my customs certificate, he checked my VAT certificate, he checked my license to drive this boat, he checked my registration of the VHF equipment and the license to operate that equipment. So I continue my journey, but as you can see on the video, it is poor visibility, very poor visibility, and it is decreasing. Poor visibility. Fog is lifting up on port side. Have a look. Beautiful clouds, and even you can look through it a little bit and see the blue sky. Okido. Kleine sluis. Is dat de bakboord of stuurboord? Ik zie het. Ik gooi hem even om. Alright, that was the lock operator. And he said to me, you can stay for the night. But we also have an opportunity that you come now through the lock and you drop your mast. You can pass under the bridge. Then you can use one of the moorings on the outside. Well, that is what I love to do, because then I wake up at 7:30 tomorrow. I leave at 8, exactly on the right time. I will put the fenders out and I need a line, and also my thrusters. I will bring that to port, neutral. Yep. I need my camera starboard on position 4. There she is. And this is for the footage, number 6, position number 6 on port. Bring the rudder to neutral and use your both engines. I will. My navigation lights are still on. I had switched them on this morning and they are still on. Both astern. The bow is still pointing starboard, and that is very nice. Have a look. Next to the boiler in the wall. Oké, dat is fantastisch. Het uiterste puntje, stuurboord. Ja, ik ga erheen.
Ja, en er zit nog wat onofficiële marge op.
Ik snap het. Ik ga op de flybridge staan, dan kan ik op mijn gemakje even sturen. Dankjewel.
Ja, en orde en kijk mee.
Alright. I will run the engines, do the steering upstairs, so I will bring you with me. beautiful day. It's time to relax with a cappuccino. That I will do in a minute. First, I want to thank you for joining me on board of Lady Liselot on this very nice trip. I will stay overnight, and then tomorrow morning at around 8 o'clock I leave for the Isle of Terschelling. I will enjoy that trip also because weather predictions are very, very good. So, see you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, if you like the content, you watch till the end, so I guess you do. Please let the guys from YouTube know that you do by just giving a thumbs up. And I have created an end plate where I suggest that you watch another video from me. Time to say goodbye. See you tomorrow morning in the other video.